Sorry guys, I don't want to be on camera tonight. How are all of you tonight? Just do me a favor. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button if you can hear me clearly. If the background music is too loud, go ahead and tell me in the comments section and I'll go turn it down. I'm just gonna make a few quick camera adjustments. The camera might fall, but what's new? I know you guys like seeing my big hand, my little messy place down here. So I think I actually turned the chat off, or someone has turned the chat off. Interesting, because I don't see the chat. If it's on, okay, great. Awesome, awesome. The background music is, I think it's, I want to say Satnam Kaur, but I'm probably saying the name wrong. I have probably listened to her nightly for a little while now, and I am just in love with the sound of her voice. She definitely sings from the heart, and her voice brings me to tears just because of the pureness that she is. She's such a pure-hearted person. You can tell by the way she sings. And so I think this one's about 13 minutes long. So when it goes off, I might just do another one of her songs. She is just incredibly healing. So if any of you need any type of healing, I highly recommend you listen to her because she is just incredible. I've been a little bit MIA lately, and really just due to choice, just really kind of going within more and just really focusing on myself and getting back to a routine that works for me. And I really think saying, a routine that works for me is important, because I think a lot of times in life we can pass judgment on people if we don't think they're living up to their highest potential, right? So either by giving unsolicited advice or by, I hate to say it, but putting our nose where it doesn't belong. This is the most beautiful part of the song. She said, "I bow my head to God, and God took all of me. Every imperfection, God took all of me." That's what she says. I bow my head to God, and God took all of me. Every imperfection, God took all of me. And every day, God lives and breathes through me. And so whoever your God is, whether it's your ancestors that lead you, or God, Buddha, whoever, that inner voice that you call your intuition, that's who I want you to invite in tonight as I go through a read with you. I want you to invite in whoever your God is, because for everyone it's different. And I want to just go back to the routine thing a little bit and say, that the way some people live their life is not always going to be in agreement or in line with the way you live your life. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're doing anything wrong. And I think that's important to remember. I've shared with you what I've gone through the past few months with someone, just a complete invasion of my personal privacy. Complete invasion of my personal privacy. Cell phone, computers, everything. And I'll never say I'm glad it happened, but it definitely shined a light on, I don't know, I've pretty much always minded my own business, but in a past situation, how, you know, I think all of us women can be, when we feel someone has wronged us, we can invade their privacy, right? While we're still with them. That's a little different than this scenario, but what I want to say to all of you is, and I think this goes for parents as well, and I'm not a parent, so, you know, take it as you will. But I think a lot of times we can see, like, you know, if someone's a teenager, it's understandable. But we can see someone, you know, like our child that's like in their 20s or something, that maybe isn't leading their life in the way that we would like them to lead it, or they're not taking the steps that we would have liked them to take, or they may not be going towards the religion that is, you know, of our upbringing, and we can place so much judgment on people. It's better. I took the filter off. And I think it's vitally important to remember that whenever we cross the boundaries of someone's privacy in a way of, you know, whether it be online or cyber stalking or what have you, she's saying, this is your way. We are telling them that this is not your way, go this way. We are taking away their choice, the choice that is theirs to make. We are assuming that they are not happy. We are assuming that we know what is best for them. And when we assume, we take away their right to make their own choice. Huge lesson for all of us. One moment. So if Satnam Kerr had a tip jar out, she would have all my money. And it's not a lot, but she would have everything. I would actually work for her. So as I get into this reading, I want to share a story with all of you. I'm going to bring out the original deck I started with, one of the originals. So when I started this business, those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. I'm a detox specialist by trade, very well known in the health and the vegan industry. I run detox retreats, but more or less have one-on-one clients come and stay a lot to cleanse. I've worked with celebrities, been on the news, etc., all that, yada yada. But I've worked a lot with people with degenerative diseases, cancer, things like that have went through chemo and went through all of that. And you get a real sense of who people truly are when they've gone through like a type of near-death experience. So it's been a real eye-awakening experience. And recently I worked with someone who's in recovery, and in a different way. We're working together in a different way. And wow, is she a pillar of light. She's a Cancer. Is she a pillar of light? A pillar of light. I'm not gonna cry, but I just wanna, she's a pillar of light. And it's funny how you come into contact with someone at the perfect moment for you. And so the situation I've been going through with the cyber thing and the stalking, she's went through something exactly like that. And so it's funny how God, the universe, will bring you the perfect people at the perfect time for support and just like divine protection and just love, friendship, love. So that's been amazing for me. I want to share one more thing with you. So I think it was yesterday I posted a photo on Facebook, and you know, I come to the edge. Someone's being tempted. And I remember, you know, logging off, posted it in the afternoon, logged off. Ooh, wow. And in the evening, I came back. Oh, that's sad. I came back and someone had written 1818. Someone had written, "Hello, Brandy. Thank you for moderating. I appreciate you being here." Someone had written something that was very ugly under it. And there was probably like maybe 50 beautiful comments, and there was something very ugly. And it was funny. When this journey started with me, I was in what I would call like a soulmate experience. This was someone I was with, you know, for like a length of time. And those comments had started infiltrating my inboxes around that time. And this comment under my beautiful photo was such an ugly comment, and I just left it up. I often leave things like that up because I think, you know, why even bother even putting my energy into deleting it, you know? And I came back this morning and the comment was gone, but it was something like, you know, I had written in the caption, you know, what you see as a desert, I see as peace and creativity. Because I really feel like I've had the most creative time of my life over the past, 2 years, minus the last 6 months because the stalking that's gone on for a year. But, and the person said, you know, what I see is someone that this and that and Botox and this and that, just judgmental all over the board. And I thought, wow, how full of hatred is this person? Like, this is obviously a person that is like extremely jealous, right? And I remember thinking to myself, and it went on, and it said, you know, a person denying themselves love, you know, trying to be something they're not, blah, blah, blah. And it's like I tell my clients, I have been in a relationship for half my life. I was in close to an 11-year relationship, and then a 4-year relationship that took me a year, 2 years to, work through. I've been engaged 3 times. I actually have valued this single solitude so much. I can't even begin to explain to all of you how much I've found myself through this. And I went through a similar experience after breaking off an 11-year relationship in my 20s, where I spent 7 years like single and celibate. And thank you, Brandy. And that was another big, huge time of growth. It was when I went vegan. So I encourage all of you who are single to really utilize that time. And I'm just now starting to date again, just now. I haven't wanted to date. I really haven't had the desire to date until now. I haven't. It's the best part of the song. And I do feel a change in the wind, and I feel it for all of us, especially those of you who may have felt orphaned, but those of you who have put in the building blocks to build something for yourself. You may be in the process of trying to clean up the stories you've been telling yourself in your head, right? That a negative situation may repeat itself. It's not. Why? Because you've changed. The people around you have changed. I love you, sweet God. It's time to co-create, whether that's co-creating with spirit, co-creating with yourself, or co-creating with others. Card number 33, it's time to let go of chaos and conflict. This person is divided. You see, this person is divided. This person feels divided. They've got people chipping away at them to go a certain direction, but they want to go another direction. But someone's chipping away like, no, here. Time to go and come to the edge. I feel like some of you could be having temptation put in front of you, the fates, and you may think it's fated, but I feel like for some of you, you could have friends that are almost, I want to say almost planting like false seeds. Or this may be what we call like a frenemy somewhere. Planting false seeds. 7 and a 1 is an 8. And we have stars coming out of that. Could be a life path number 8. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or something of that nature. Someone could love the ocean. We've also got card number 49. Someone's observing this moon. Some of you could be a life path number 4. Some of you could be a life path number 9. This isn't even funny how this is coming out. Someone's observing that moon. They've got their eye on the moon. Fox, sneaky little guy. The moon seems totally at peace. Someone feels like someone else is going to interfere with something. Someone doesn't care. someone just wants to be left in peace. I feel that something that someone wanted badly has been a little bit devastating because of someone's distrust and, I mean, this right here. Treasure Island, card number 9. Wow. I need to shuffle these better because of the... So I think a lot of good things are coming to some of you. You could be a life path number 9. You could be any life path. Treasure Island is beautiful. You could be going on a vacation. You could be going on a move. Higher Power, card number 4. And then we've got To Be Fair, card number 38. Some of you could be a life path number 4, number 3, number 8. Someone's balancing the scales. They're debating what is real, what is false. We have another 48. Some of you could be a life path number 4, life path number 8, poised. I feel like 2 people, for some reason I'm feeling like a male energy. I feel like one male energy could have in some way put someone in charge of something. Hang on. I'm gonna play her until until I get completely burnt out, which will be in the next lifetime. Satnam Kur, I highly encourage you to sit quietly and absorb her voice and let it run through you. So where was I? 48. This to me is almost like someone put someone in charge of something else somewhere. And now they're in between worlds trying to make a decision on what to do. I feel like something went very wrong. I also feel like someone doesn't have all the facts. And then I feel like someone else does. Deep Knowing, card number 43. We've got the moon there with the owl. TikTok. It's okay. Happiness is here. Ooh, matches my nails. And if it's not, it's on its way. So these are the 3 cards that fell out earlier. Over here, I'm going to pull one more card for that. Exchanging Gifts wanted to come out. I put it back in. I don't think that's... By the Book. Okay, By the Book wanted to come out, and I feel like that's part of whatever's going on. Never-ending story, 7, 8, 9, 10. Someone desperately wants something to be over. And then I feel almost that there's someone else that pretends like they want something to be over, but in secret, they have ruminating thoughts constantly. I feel like whoever this is the central issue. So it's these ruminating thoughts, back and forth, back and forth. What is he sitting on? Feels like a male energy. I think he's sitting, I almost said hourglass, but it's not an hourglass. Behind that, we have loyal heart. I feel like a lot of you could be going through this. So 3 and a 5 is an 8, loyal heart. Someone's put a lot of energy and effort into something. Mending. I think a lot of you have someone around you. You could actually be living with someone. All of a sudden I started coughing, my throat went out. Maybe you're being silenced or something. That could do everything by the book. It's like very structured. Everything is by the book. Like I feel like if someone had a ruler, they would like smack you on the wrist. Like I feel like something is very structured. And when something isn't done by the book, someone wants to just burn the house down. I also feel like some of you could be concerned that someone isn't getting out, they're not living their life, they're spending too much time at home, etc. Maybe someone just doesn't think you're for them. Maybe someone else doesn't do everything by the book. Maybe they like a different routine every day. Maybe they have a routine where they work out at home in the morning and they jump on a rebounder like I do and hop in their sauna, and maybe they're constantly wanting to absorb knowledge. So maybe they like to tune out the world to listen, you know, to other things, to people aren't always going to do things your way. And when we release the control and let the chips fall where they may, and when we communicate clearly, that's when things come into fruition. I feel like someone has balanced their feminine and masculine energy, and they want peace. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 1, 2, 3. Also, maybe someone wants a truth to be told. Maybe someone doesn't like that someone else has been exchanging gifts, right? We have card number 27, 7 and a 2 is a 9. Maybe there's been a little secret gift exchange going on or something. Maybe someone wants to co-create and someone does not. Whenever I see the owl sitting on the fence, I feel like someone's highly intuitive. Okay, let's get into a quick reading. I'm just going to do a general reading. If this reading resonates with you, you can go to thedetoxintuitive.com, click on Spiritual Gifts and Offerings, choose your reading. I think this would be more of a twin flame reading probably, and I'll be in contact with you. Okay. So we have soulmate, but it's in reverse. But it was in reverse, and I'm actually going to read it reversed. Card number 41. Above that, we have serendipity and unfinished symphony. So we have card number 18 and card number 10. Serendipity. Looks like a 4-leaf clover, Irish 4-leaf clover. Someone could be a life path number 1 and 8. 8 and 1 is 9. A 4, a 1. 4 and a 1 is 5. A 10. I feel like someone in a scenario feels that a serendipitous chain of events were actually not real. I feel like someone feels like they were put in place not by the divine, but by someone following someone's GPS or something, you know? I feel like I almost feel like the four-leaf clover has been pulled off of someone's eyes and they see clearly now. I also feel like there's an unfinished symphony and words that need to be spoken. And I look at this person on here. We've got an egg literally on these keys that represent notes, you know, of a piano. And I feel like someone has been replaying a scenario again and again and again and again and again and again and again because it needs to be completed. It could mean completed with the truth, completed with words, completed in some way. But I feel like instead of that completion happening, maybe something was put in place to kind of make it feel like it was just naturally supposed to fall off or something like that. High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. I'm just going to do 9 cards. Just ask your guides, people to come in. Going to knock on the cards just to Ooh, that's good. I feel like some of you are in a really happy situation right now with the 10 of Cups, or if not, you're on your way there. But you have to release judgment first. There's judgment. Okay. So overall energy, this is beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune's really good. It's if it's turning in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune in the world and the Star and the 7 of Cups. Okay. Yikes. So let me take one more and we're done. So we have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male, or someone who takes on these properties, male or female. This is someone who's quick-witted, sharp with their words, male or female. The cards aren't gender-based. Even the signs, although this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius card, it doesn't have to be. I feel like in the past, maybe someone was single, or the single female. 9 of Pentacles doesn't have to be, could be a single male. Someone had walked away from a very bad situation where you can see this male is still constantly looking back at this female, led by the birds. But someone was able to walk away even with the swords. And then we have the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is confusion. It can be illusion. It can also be, hang on, we're only going to listen to her once more. That's the good thing. I need a remote control. Okay. Let me pick these up where I left off. So the 7 of Cups can be options. It can be confusion, illusion. But I feel like there was some confusion surrounding someone's options. Now the Star card It can be the card of Aquarius, or it can be the card of male or female, someone who gets a lot of attention. A lot of attention. Someone who people look up to, there's what have you. This card, it depicts a female, but it doesn't have to be. So I feel like this guy here maybe had some confusion over whether or not someone had options, or there could have just been confusion about someone. I feel like that confusion is coming to an end and the wheel is turning in someone's favor. Could be that it's turning in both of their favors in separate situations or what have you. Past section, and remember, overall energy is soulmates in reverse. So we'll just turn it in the upright for fun. Serendipity and unfinished symphony. Maybe someone didn't know if something was finished or not. Maybe that's what the confusion was about. In the past, we have communication with the Emperor. The Emperor is the card of Aries, but it doesn't have to be male or female. I have to say, this can be somewhat of a controlling card, male or female. Aries energy is controlling. I've been involved with an Aries before, and it was controlled and hard to get away from. And also, being an Aries cusper, I know that this energy for myself is one that I had to learn to tame over time. And it's only come out once in my life, and it was very unpleasant for me to experience. Five of Wands. Okay, so this is conflict. So communication, either with, from, or to an Aries, causing conflict. Doesn't have to be an Aries, but for some reason I'm feeling that is an Aries. Queen of Wands wanted to pop out, but there she is again. I'm taking her. It could have been confusion surrounding. Then we have Temperance here, card of Sagittarius. Wow, and Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, female. It could have been actually a male who likes to be in control involved with three females. Could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius over here. This is someone who really likes the front and center, you know? Notice the colors in the cards. Also, someone could have been being patient in a situation. The card of Sagittarius is, well, the meaning of Temperance is patience. But we've got some matching colors here, but could have been anything, right? In the present moment, we have Five of Cups. So male or female, someone's in their feelings and emotions. They're really feeling sad about the past. I actually feel this is a masculine energy. See the lotus flowers down there? That could be of significance to some of you. I also see a lot of little stars in the sky, and there's some fireflies. We have the moon up there. The moon casts a shadow, so you can't always see clearly. On top of that, we have the Nine of Wands. So someone is very guarded too. So someone could actually be in their feelings and be guarded. Underneath that, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight could be younger, or it could be just someone less mature. Male or female, they're writing into judgment though in the future. So they are writing into this judgment card. So maybe someone's going to be, truthful and honest, but remember, they are a knight. They are not a king. This would be someone that has Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements heavy in their chart. Doesn't have to be, but Pentacles are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but again, it can be any sign. It's someone who does well with money. That's what that is. Underneath that, we have the Two of Cups. So I'm just going to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Hermit, card of Virgo, or someone that's been really like going within. The bottom, we have the King of Swords. We have the Unknown card. Let's just pull one more card on the Unknown card. Actually, I'm going to take this. We have the Sun. So maybe someone just had a baby, or maybe someone just had a baby. Maybe someone was keeping a pregnancy hidden. And why would they do that? Well, it looks like they have a Two of Cups that they were also dealing with, or maybe a few things they were dealing with. So that could be the issue, right? Maybe someone had a lot going on and they were afraid that someone was gonna verbally vomit everything. But then we have Ten of Cups, Judgment, and the Death card. Okay, so Ten of Cups, this is beautiful energy. We have Judgment under that. So Judgment asks us to look at our own life. Oh, we have 444 in the room. Interesting. Judgment asks us to look at our own life and where we place judgment on others. So, for example, we had By the Book come out in the beginning. So maybe someone doesn't do things necessarily by the book and it just agitates someone, right? They feel like someone's not living up to their full potential. They feel like that grants them the right to, look in upon, snoop, spy on someone else. Yet you have to look at yourself and ask yourself, how honest are you being in your personal life? Right? This card asks us to look at everything from an above perspective. What led to this point? What led to this point of judgment, of passing judgment on another? Do you do everything by the book? Are you loyal to your partner? Are you loyal to your spouse? Are you, do you stop for 10 seconds at each stop sign? Do you never pick up your cell phone while driving? Judgment asks us to look at what led to a certain point, right? Have you ever gone through difficulties in your life and it led you down a path that you kind of maybe feel like you shouldn't have gone down? But then you woke up and you realized, oh, okay. Under that, we have Death. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or we have Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, female, and the Devil, or male, Devil card of Capricorn. So let's clarify the Ten of Cups. Show me who is in the Ten of Cups. Wow, well, someone who was formerly left out in the cold, Five of Pentacles. or someone who could feel out in the cold now is headed towards the Ten of Cups. So that's beautiful. One more card for that. Love it. We have the Queen of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, female, or male, or anyone who takes on those loving properties, right? So Queen of Cups has been through a lot, but we saw the Wheel of Fortune that came out in the beginning. So whether this is a male or female, it's whenever you get a King or Queen of Cups in the upright, it's someone who has an open heart. Their heart is no longer closed off. Now, she can still get pissed. She can still get angry. She can still, but her heart is open. So that's important. I feel like I need to look behind. And then behind the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Three of Wands. Someone shining a light onto this. Someone looking in on this. I feel like in other areas, someone could have just been really concerned about, wow, I pulled the Wheel of Fortune again. Again. I love that. And I pulled the same shining light card. Wow, someone's really watching someone. They know someone's had heavy burdens. Is there anyone else in the Ten of Cups, or does someone just have the Ten of Cups to themselves? An Eight of Cups and the Victory card. So, wow. And then we've got the Four of Wands and reciprocity. This is beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. So this is someone who was able to emotionally walk away from something in order to achieve victory. After feeling really left out in the cold. The wheel turned in their favor when they realized they wanted something reciprocal. And they know that they want to go towards a happy home life, marriage, etc. Hang on one second, you guys. And I feel like this is for a lot of people in a lot of different ways. This doesn't have to be a Queen of Cups. It doesn't have to be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio female. This definitely does resonate in my own life, though, and I usually don't say that. Hello in Tennessee. I've been to Memphis before. I have been to Memphis before. I have. Yes, sir, I have. Been a long time ago. I just love the progression of this, though. It's someone waking up. Because if we look over here, we have her completely guarded. So the Nine of Wands is someone who stands guard, stands post. They build a fortress around them and don't let anyone in. And all up in her feelings. And that was that's actually in the current row. We had past, current, and then future. And then we have her Eight of Cups emotionally walking away, or him, achieving victory. Could be just victory of self-mastery over realizing that they've been out in the cold for too long. The wheel turns in their favor. They realize they want reciprocity. Reciprocity is giving and receiving and not accepting anything less. Also, it's realizing that things that have happened in the past won't happen again because you've grown, you've learned. And it's the Four of Wands. Stable, secure home life, however that means to you. Whether that means you're single or in a relationship, but to me, this is beautiful. So there you have it, you guys. If this resonates, I want to get another card on the Virgo, the Knight of Pentacles and the Hermit. We had the moon pop out there, so it seems like maybe a secret is being hidden somewhere. Let's just see let's gather everything up, because we have Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, looking over to Judgment. Give me one more card on this, thank you. The Sun, the Hermit, the Sun. So maybe you have the Sun and the Moon here. Wow. So whenever you have the Sun and the Moon, someone's shining a light on secrets. For me personally, in this reading, I feel like this Virgo is a good, like, energy. But then we have this Knight of Pentacles over here, and I'm kind of bewildered. Justice on the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Interesting. And the Devil. I don't want to use signs, but and all of a sudden my nose got really stopped up. But if you look at it this way, we have Justice looking over here at this Knight of Pentacles, but he's looking away from her. He's looking towards this Virgo and the Moon, right? So, card of Pisces, card of Virgo, but it can be any sign. So we have a Libra energy over here. Doesn't have to be. Justice can be anything. And we have a Knight of Pentacles. But the Knight of Pentacles is turned away from her, looking over here. Like, what's going on over there? And then above the Virgo energy, we have the Sun. So let's clarify that. And then under the Justice energy and the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Devil card, card of Capricorn. Someone could have Capricorn in their chart. And we have the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius under this. But again, like, she's pulling out all she's got, and he's looking over there at what the Moon and what's going on over here, you know? But I don't think the Hermit and this Knight of Pentacles are connected, because I feel like, or the Hermit in this, yeah, because the colors are different in the cards. They're looking away from each other. But look at these two. Same colors. The Hermit almost looks like an angel here. And look at these two wolves that she's like kind of just keeping guard over. And the Hermit's like, where's that reciprocity card? Where is the reciprocity card? I think the Hermit, card of Virgo, shined a light, the Sun, over the Moon, that maybe not only is the Moon repeating a certain pattern in who she chooses, but also repeating a certain pattern herself. Well, thank you, Hermit. Can the real spiritual teacher please stand up? Thank you guys. I love you guys. And doesn't have to be a Virgo, could be someone who secludes themselves a lot. Doesn't have to be a Pisces, could be, you know, the moon can be just secrets. Doesn't have to be a Leo. The sun is someone who shines light. I love you guys. The cards that I'm using, I'm sorry, I don't know. I buy what I think is pretty and what resonates with me, and I tend to lean towards pastel colors depending on the day of the week it is. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful night, and private readings, thedetoxintuitive.com. Click on spiritual gifts and offerings, choose your reading, and I'll be in touch with you. Akashic record readings are definitely going to be more popular in the upcoming months. I had a woman come over to me who did 2 past life regression sessions with me, and then I worked with someone online as well, and that's been extremely powerful for me. And although I tend to pick up things when I do them that I'm into very quickly, I still feel like I need to really hone in on those skills to master it. But my Akashic record readings are actually very good. Past life regression is something I'm definitely looking to get into in the future, because I feel it holds a lot of valuable weight on why it is so difficult to let certain situations go. And I feel like a lot of us are doing such beautiful work in clearing past life karma, but there's always one that like gets just beat with the broomstick, so to speak. And it's always the one that the hermit, you know? It's always the one who love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.